This is breaking news from 8 News Now.
We do have some new information into our newsroom. This is actually coming out of the southwest part of the valley, where Metro Police investigating the discovery of a body. It was found in a home at the area of Cimarron and Lone Mountain. Homicide has now been called out. It is determined that the person's death was not natural, so we are working to gather more information for you.
All right, time to shift gears, talk to Sherry about not only what's happening in Oklahoma, but what's happening here at home.
Yeah, our skies are changing a little bit today. If you've been outside, you've probably noticed we've got clouds out there. And what's up with that? The temperatures are actually going to be a little bit warmer today. And then we'll keep these clouds around for the next few hours. And then I think we'll start to clear out more tonight. Definitely a little bit warmer today. And then we'll start to develop some southwest winds this afternoon as well. Let's take a look at neighborhoods right now. Feeling pretty good. A lot of mid-80s. A couple of neighborhoods east side getting into the upper 80s. We'll start to feel those southwesterly breezes redevelop. Now we'll have a shift in the wind. Yesterday and Sunday they were out of the north behind a system that was keeping us a little below normal. But today we're actually going to feel those warmer southwest winds pick up and into tomorrow. And that will help boost temperatures back above normal into the mid-90s. Air is still very dry though. We're looking at even single-digit humidity in Rhodes Ranch this afternoon. 61 on the mountain, 87 in Boulder City, just into some low 90s there in Overton. Laughlin's pretty warm already at 95 degrees. There's a low pressure system set up off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. That will help draw up the southwesterly flow and intensify later today and right on into tomorrow and keep those southwest breezes going. It's also been dragging those clouds through our area. Fairly thick deck of them over us right now, but there is some good clearing back into Nye County, so that's why by tonight looks like we'll get some clear skies. Let's talk about more Oklahoma, and Paul was hitting on the history of the tornadoes that have been there before. 1999, the strongest winds ever observed at the Earth's surface at 300 miles per hour. Amazing that one little town can be hit with so many strong tornadoes. 2003, those winds were clocked at 200 miles an hour, and so far, yesterday's tornado has been clocked as at 190 to 200 miles an hour, but still the strength of it has just been absolutely devastating. Why is this the clash zone? Well, we've got high pressure over the southeast. We've got a low pressure with a cold front that's providing a lot of the dynamics for these storms, and then very warm, moist air being pulled in ahead of that cold front. Today, the cold front is sagging a little farther south, so we've been talking about why the clash zone and the target has been a little south of central Oklahoma. Still, we're seeing a lot of thunderstorms right there around the border of Oklahoma into Texas. These red boxes are tornado watch boxes that will stay in effect for the next several hours all the way into this evening. And you can see the areas of red even turning into purple. This is severe weather. This is damaging hail, damaging winds. And there have even been some rotation that's been spotted in these clouds and these thunderstorms that are moving right up into southwest Arkansas, where they have spotted a tornado. So we're going to continue to watch this develop. But I do think that the outbreak of tornadoes will be mainly focused on Texas into Arkansas. But this low is so huge and so massive that it's sending the severe weather even over into Tennessee, and will continue on to the east and pushing those storms east through the night. Some of this is going to have some very flooding rain along with those damaging winds and hail too. Back here at home, we are looking at warmer mid-90s today with those southwest winds. Overnight, we should get some clearer skies, but milder morning. We'll look for 70s instead of 60s. And then behind this system, we will cool down to the 80s for just a day and settle into some beautiful weather for our Memorial Day weekend, right about normal in those low 90s. What a perfect three-day weekend coming our way. We feel really so lucky.
We are.
After all the bad weather we've been covering.
Yeah.
So lucky. All right, Sherry, thanks.
You bet.
The life of Oscar Goodman through his own eyes.
A glimpse inside the former mayor of Las Vegas's new autobiography and his take on the stories that he's sharing.